Okay, here we are at stampinginthevalley.com. Welcome to a live video here on YouTube, or I'm always on YouTube, here on my Facebook page. I hope you guys are with me. I hope you guys can hear me. This is something new for me, so I really don't know how to get my comments. Let me just allow your viewers to request to join. Okay, we'll allow that. Okay. It says to allow the viewers to become guests, so I clicked yes for that. And let's see what else we might have here. I think we're good. I hope you all can hear me. The little thing says live, so let's see. Oh, hello there. Yes, thank you. That's my cousin. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, so as you guys come on here and we add, and then it will be on my Facebook page. This video will be. So we'll just start from here. Now today what I did was I did a paper pumpkin project for the month of October. And we came up with these beautiful cards right here. And we had a lot of elements left over. And I think I forgot to show you on the video, but the inside of the purplish envelope has that on the inside. I like that. I love it when we have something special. Okay, so, and then we had this other project right here, and it had these leaves. So with Paper Pumpkin, you get a stamp set, and I absolutely love Paper Pumpkin because it's something that you don't have to think about, but then again, it gives you like, I don't know, ideas of what to create and how to create something else with what they give you without getting so overwhelmed that there's just so much stuff. Sometimes I get overwhelmed in my craft room because there is so much stuff. So this was the Paper Pumpkin kit for this month, and I was very intrigued by this feather. So I decided that I would make this card, and I love it. This is my alternative Paper Pumpkin project. And I used Cajun Craze, crushed curry, and pumpkin pie were my colors of my feathers. We're going to make this together in just a moment, just like that. And then that's what I did on the inside of the card. And here's what I did on the outside. Using just that feather, whoops, sorry, bumped into the camera. Using just that feather. So right here is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and bring in our pieces here and get our measurements. Our card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and we'll open it like this, okay? And our outside layer of Whisper White that we're going to stamp on is 5 1/4 by 4, and our inside layer of regular Whisper White is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and then we just have a medium Whisper White envelope. Okay, so what we want to focus on is stamping on this outside piece with our feather. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to bring in some scrap paper. I already have my ink opened up, and I'm going to take my feather and I'm going to go into the Cajun Craze first. Okay, I'm going to turn this around. And I stamp, it doesn't matter, on and off of the page, just randomly all over, just to create a nice background, just like the feathers are flying, or kind of blowing through the breeze. Okay, so that's enough with that color. I have my chamois over to the side. You can hear it squeaking. That's what I'm cleaning my stamp with. Now I'm going to go into the crushed curry. So I tap, and I'm just going to come in with my crushed curry all around the Cajun Craze, and again, stamping off, but whoop, we missed that just a little bit. Can I get back over it? Yes. Stamping off of the page, but leaving enough room so that we can bring in our pumpkin pie. So I like that. I'll use my chamois again. That's just a way to clean the stamps. If you go over to my website at stampinginthevalley.com, there'll be a list of everything that I use on this card. Now I'm in the pumpkin pie. And again, I just want to create a background of feathers. And it doesn't matter how they go or where they are. You just want the colorfulness of the feather itself. Okay, because we're going to kind of cover the middle of it a little bit. Okay, right there. I think I'm going to put one right here, right in there. Okay, good. Now, having that done, just like that, I want to bring in my element here that we're going to make, and we're going to stamp Friends of a Feather Stick Together. Isn't that adorable? I think that's so sweet. Let's see, do I have somebody else? Hold on just a second, let me check. Okay, we're good. Just checking. Okay, so we like Friends of a Feather Stick Together, and I'm going to do that in the Cajun Craze. And this was part of an element that came with that paper pumpkin kit. If you watched my video from before, it's already on my YouTube channel. So we're going to stamp that right there. And we're going to go ahead and make this element now. I cut this out of Cajun Craze, out of the oval framelits, and then I'm going to take a piece of this ribbon that was left from the kit, from the paper pumpkin kit, and we're going to flag the ends. Okay, so what we want to do is fold the ribbon in half, and then take this half right here and fold it together. Okay, and let me find my big scissors. And then you want to cut from the raw edge up, okay? Just like this, on an angle, just on a little angle, just like that, okay, guys? Just like that. And that will flag the ends of this perfectly, okay? Right there and right there. Now, with this, we're going to put 3 glue dots. So we're going to put these, and these glue dots came with the kit, right on the ribbon, so it'll hold it down. So I'm not very used to doing the Facebook Live, but I think we're coming along nicely. I think we're okay. Let's move on to another one here, and then I'll go back to that one. Let's see, I'm having a little trouble having them stick because why? I'm on camera and it's live. So when things happen, you're just going to have to watch them happen and unfold. We'll get another glue dot for that one. Just put another one right here, and we're good. I'm not going to use my pokey tool to get that. Okay, right there. Good. Now with this, we're just going to put this right over this element, okay? And those glue dots will hold it down nicely, just like that. Then this, we're going to take 2 dimensionals, and you only need 2 because you've got the ribbon on either side right here, so you don't need to put dimensionals there. So you just need 2. And then you bring this over, and you make this sweet little element with the ribbon that you had left over. I love it. Okay, so then let's go ahead and bring this in. And we're going to place this on here, and now we're going to use 4 dimensionals. We'll take the little backs off. Thanks for watching, Lisa. I appreciate it. See, your blood will always stick by you. Okay, right there. And now we're going to put this up in this corner, just like that. Now we're going to bring in these elements that we have left over from the kit. On these other cards where we use the feathers, I want to use the large feather here. That's almost the orange color. And I'm going to kind of tuck it right under there. I've already applied my glue dots before so that we could kind of, you know, it wouldn't take that much time. I had to do all the glue dots on those things because of the way I wanted to show you how to layer it. Then this is the Cajun Craze one. And I wanted to kind of meet down here because we're going to add a bow. And then I did get the purple, that nice deep purple. And we're going to lay that right across there. Isn't that beautiful? The front of that card is really, really coming nice. My little eye says 3. So I guess there's 3 people watching. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. I hope that I'm just thrilled with that. Okay, so now that we have the front of the card finished, let's move that aside and let's bring in the inside of our card. And this we're going to, again, use our feathers. And I'm going to go into the Cajun Craze, and I'm going to stamp it right down here, just like that. And then I'm going to clean it. That's what I love about the chamois. You can really just get a, well, which you could with the Stampin' Scrub also, but I like the chamois because it's water. Now I'm into the crushed curry, and I'm just going to come above that. Just like that. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, this is a chamois. It looks horrible, okay? Like you need to throw that out, Joanne. But no, it's just well loved in my craft room. We sell these at Stampin' Up, and you just wet them, and then you clean your stamp, and you can clean your block and your stamp, and it really does a fantastic job. Not that I don't still use my Stampin' Scrub. I'll go into the pumpkin pie now, and I do. But I'm really hooked on the chamois. Okay, so that's the inside. Now let's go ahead and bring in our envelope right here, and we'll do the same thing, except I'm going to do my pumpkin pie first. Let's see, how should we go with this? I think I'm going to do my pumpkin pie first on this. Instead of having the Cajun Craze at the bottom, I'm going to just go the other way. You know why? Just 'cause. Just 'cause you can. If you're crafting and it's your crafting, just 'cause. Right here is Cajun Craze. Nice. Isn't that pretty? If that came to you in your mailbox, wouldn't you just be like, oh, wow, I'm so happy to have this. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to go back into my Cajun Craze. I didn't even really need to clean that, but I guess once you get started doing something, it's like stamp clean, stamp clean. I want to make sure I don't cross into another color. And now into the pumpkin pie again. And we even have our envelope finished. Isn't it lovely? Okay, let's move this out of the way. And here's our envelope. Here's our card base. Here's the inside of our card. Adorable. You know, and you can even do the inside of the card like this with the feathers wisping down or with them kind of cascading down. I'm going to do it that way. Okay, so I'm just going to snail this up. Remember with snail, you don't have to go really fast. Slow and steady so that you get the full 1/4 inch of adhesive coming out onto your project. Now this I'm going to layer in here. And of course you can put any sentiment that you would like in there. I think that's just, I think the outside sentiment, I just absolutely love it. Then this right here, we're going to flip it over and we're just going to snail this also. Thank you so much for being on my Facebook Live with me, watching me do an alternative project with our paper pumpkin for this month. I sure do appreciate everyone hanging in here and watching with me. Now, this is cut down to 5 1/4 by 4. That gives us an 1/8 of an inch border all around the card of the Cajun Craze when you cut it down 1/4 of an inch. Doesn't that look great? Now, we're going to get a little glue dot again. I'm going to put it here at the junction of all of the feathers. And I tied a bow. This time I did use the 10-second bow maker, but I did use the twine that came with the kit. Okay, so I made a little double bow there, and I'm going to put it on kind of sideways. Isn't that cute? Let my tails just hang. There we go. There's our, oh, let's do our sequence. Let's not forget that. We're going to put 2 down here. I'm going to put 1 here. And this sequence also came with the kit. Now I've used every bit of the sequence now that came with it. See, I've used every bit. But I've made 2 beautiful cards, 2 alternative cards. Love it. Oh my goodness, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to attempt to do a Facebook Live every Saturday evening. I don't know if it'll be at 6:30. That's about the dinner hour. Today was just kind of an experiment. I might go and, I don't know, I'm thinking about the 4 o'clock hour. Then again, I'm thinking about the 7 o'clock hour. So if you guys have a comment on that, please leave it for me on my Facebook page, and I'll see what kind of works out well for us through the winter. But I sure do appreciate you guys being with me. Hi from Foley, Alabama. Oh my God. Oh, here come all the comments. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Lisa, thank you. Nancy, thank you. Of course, my cousin, thank you. And then Lisa Lynch, thank you. Hi from Foley, Alabama. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy that you're on here with me. This will post to the Facebook, and you can watch the whole video if you turned in or tuned it on late. Like I said, today was an experiment, but look for this every week now. I will be doing a Facebook Live sometime on Saturday. I'm just not sure about the time yet. So if you, like I say, if you have a comment about it, what's good for you guys, leave it and I'll see what I can do, you know, to get more consistent with the timing of the Facebook Live. Thanks again for watching. I sure do appreciate you guys. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button and order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Products. If you have any questions, please comment, email me, or message me through Facebook, whatever's comfortable for you. So thanks again for watching, and happy crafting.